And you made me feel horrible for that. So I don't know what the fuck to do, bro. And I had an epiphany yesterday. I'm like, bro, why have I been holding this information for this guy for 2 years? But I know he doesn't give a fuck about me. He doesn't give a fuck about anything that happened. It's just I felt bad. Why do I always feel so bad for people, bro? And I don't ever want to make it about myself at all because it's not. It has nothing to do with that. But bro, what are you doing dropping a 10-minute video acting like I'm talking about you? Yeah, bro, people are tweeting at you. I don't know why they're tweeting at you. I get it, bro, but like, dude, I understand, but dude, even like what you said in that, but even like the reply, bro, and that's what I'm saying. You know how that call ended. You know you called me after and you said, dude, he'll kill himself if it ever comes out. Please don't do it. I've never heard him talk like that before. Like, bro, you know, hmm? Just get on Discord because they just hear me talking to nobody. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to plead your case, yeah, yeah. Again, the one thing that I will never agree with what you said is you did know beforehand. And again, just because you knew beforehand, I don't mean to say that you're at fault for it, but you did say that is just
Well,
some
Rain,
Tommy shit. Yeah.
Rain. As far as knowing beforehand,
Yeah.
this is a situation where that's why the first thing I wanted to do when you called me about this was call Tommy in Apex. So we called Tommy in Apex. This is a situation that I'm being told did you and Tommy have this conversation in person?
Yes, in his car by Rodeo Drive. Yes.
Okay, so you guys are in his car, and when did this happen? Like what year?
2022. It was around the same time we were going to meet with Dan Shribman for Faze and shit. Like, remember that picture that we all took
When we
up to
first
something?
started talking to them, yes. Okay,
Yes,
it was
yeah.
that day.
It wasn't that day, but it was around that week when we were going back and forth to Dan's
Okay,
and to
so
the
yeah,
office and everything.
exactly. You guys have a conversation in each other's car, or it's just
In
you
his
two,
car, yeah, in
whatever.
his Tesla. Yeah.
In person, you guys have a fucking conversation. Tommy never tells me about this conversation. I don't know about this conversation until this call. Apex said the same thing. Like, again, you're telling me that it was brought up before. I promise you, I swear on my dad's fucking grave. Until this moment, I just remember how I felt when you first called me about this, and when we called Apex and Tommy.
Yes.
I'm like,
I mean, bro, again,
this is super,
I
obviously
can
this is
still
super
give
heavy.
you the benefit of the doubt to be like, maybe. It's just so hard for me to believe because you did say that's just some Tommy shit. I called you, Apex, and Lee the minute he told me. As soon as he dropped me back off of my crib, I called you guys immediately.
This is what I'm saying. So me, Tommy, or me, Apex, and Lee, you called. Apex is saying the same thing. Apex is
No.
saying
He
the first
knows.
time
He knows. I talked to him today about it too. He knows I
I
called
talked to him today. He said the first time that he ever heard about that was on the call with all of us, with me,
It's
you,
not
Tommy, and
true.
Apex.
It's not true. It's not. I told
Okay,
everybody
well,
the
that's
second.
what he said.
I
That's what he said to me.
understand. I understand. But
Either
also,
way, it doesn't
yes.
matter. It doesn't matter. What matters is I'm just trying to give you from my POV, brother. I get this call. We all get on a call. This is a conversation you guys had in 2022, and this call that we had is in 2024. It was a year ago, right?
The first time I called you about it was at moments when it happened, or right when it happened. And then when you guys didn't necessarily care, and I'm not saying it's because you didn't care that it was wrong. You just didn't know what to do. No, but listen when yes, I'm not saying you don't, but I'm saying you guys didn't do anything. And then when we talked about the 5149 thing, I said, and I voted against it. Yes. And I said no. But even when I considered joining back, I said, I'm not going to join the same team as a pedo. And then you said, I don't know what you want me to do. And then I just left. And it's been over ever since. And I get it. You've known Tommy forever. He took you in Boston. I get it.
Rain, when I said that to you, what was your response? What would you want me to do?
I said, I don't want him on the team. I said, I don't want to be on the team with a pedophile. That's literally my words. And then we never even had that group call till I texted it again 2 years later because I was still annoyed about it. I was still so annoyed that it led to that and nothing came out of it. So I still felt some type of way for such a long time. So then I texted you again. I was like, bro, I just can't believe that shit doesn't matter to you guys. And then you said, wait, what? Tommy's a fucking pedo?
It's not that it doesn't matter.
No, but that's just how I felt. That's just how I felt, right?
I know you're
so
saying
I
that,
said
and
that.
that's what led to the call. That's what led to the call between me, you, Apex, and
exactly.
Yes.
And then we talked
again,
about it.
So from my POV, again, this is where I'm at right now today in 2025, September 14th, waking up to all this shit. I wake up to all these mentions and I'm like, hold on. I obviously watched your clip from Fearbuck and I'm like, okay, like